Hello? There is nothing outside of your bed. There is nothing outside of the sound of my voice. The feeling of the bedclothes on your body, the little sounds you can hear in your headphones, and the sound of my voice is all in the world that there is. There's no responsibility to worry about right now. They don't exist. There is no worry, fear, or panic that exists. The only thing that there is you, your bed, and the sound of my voice. So I'm going to be here for the next couple of hours, and in that time, all I want you to do is relax. Snuggle up with me, and I'll tell you little stories, whisper things into your ear, and make sure that you feel at all times utterly, totally, and completely relaxed. Don't worry about where you need to be tomorrow. Don't worry about what you need to get up for. It doesn't exist. It doesn't matter. This is the only thing there is. I know you've been working so incredibly hard. I know that every day you wake up and sometimes maybe most of the time, you really don't want to get out of bed. The first thing you need to know is how proud I am of you for having made it so far. You've gone to such lengths, and you've pushed, and you've poked, all in the name of trying to do what's right for you. And sometimes the world can be very cruel to people who work hard like you do. Sometimes the world doesn't have patience in the way that I do. As I've said, right now, none of that exists. You don't have to work hard. You don't have to work at all. There's nothing to work on. There is nothing. Just you and just me. That's all. Because I know when all is said and done, you don't want to feel so scared, do you? At the end of all that, I think that you just want to feel small, don't you? And I want you to realize that when your eyes are closed, your surroundings can be whatever you imagine them to be. What I want you to do is to imagine that your bed is 1,000 miles long. You are as tiny as a mouse, with its head rested just on a pillow that is 1,000 miles wide. And you're buried underneath a blanket that's just thin enough that it's perfectly cozy. It's not too hot, and it's not too cold. It's just right. And in that space, no matter how far you roll from side to side, you'll always find something soft to land on. And then if you'd like, I'd like to share that with you. But even though it's 1,000 miles wide, it's just about the right size for me. So if there's still a little bit of stress or panic in you, and if you can't quite get to sleep, I'll pick you up and I'll rest you on my chest. I'll run my fingers through your hair. I'll lean down and I'll kiss you on the head, and I'll tell you once again, this right now is the only thing that there is. That's right, that's right. This right now is the only thing that there is. Shh. It's not fair, is it? It's not fair. Shh. It's not fair, is it? It's not fair that you need to do so much. It's not fair that they ask so much of you. It's not fair. All you've ever wanted is to feel small and to feel safe. All you've ever wanted is to have your own little corner of heaven where everything is soft and where everything is fun, and where you can fall down and it wouldn't hurt. It's as we get older that life starts to take these things from us, you know? But right now, you're just exactly as responsible as you want to be. There's nothing in the world that you need to worry about right now. It's okay to cry. I know that life has put so many burdens on you. I know that life has bit by bit added more and more to your shoulders. Don't make fun of me. Hey, I'm trying to be nice here. Don't make fun of me. I know that life has added more and more to your shoulders after a while. And what we do when we're under pressure, what we do is we learn how to hold ourselves together. what we do is learn how to hold ourselves together. And we can do that for a while. We can manage that for a bit. But sometimes, eventually, we need to let that pressure push us down a little bit. You can't carry that weight for so long, can you? I'm here to tell you that right now, there's no such thing as embarrassment. There's no such thing as weakness. There's no such thing as expectation. Don't stop and wonder what I would say. Don't stop and wonder what the world would say if they saw you right now, because the rest of the world does not exist. At least for tonight, the rest of the world does not exist. And if in your heart you feel tears coming, it's okay to lie in your own bed that's 1,000 miles wide. It's okay for your tears to stain the pillow. It's okay if that would make you feel better, or even if it wouldn't. Whatever feelings are in your heart this moment is for letting them flow as freely as water. That's why water comes out when we cry. Because we're finally learning how to let our emotions flow. And the dam might produce a lot of energy, it might be good for a purpose, but after some time, all dams will break. And if yours has been feeling pressure, perhaps today is the day to let it flow. Does that feel better? Of course you can hold my hand, of course you can. Of course you can. Of course you can. Right now, I'm all yours. Anything you need is yours. It's okay, baby. Shh, I'm right here, of course. I'm right here. You like it when I call you baby, don't you? 'Cause right now I think that's all you are. That's all you need to be. There's nothing, absolutely nothing, that you need to worry about besides being Daddy's little baby. It's like I said, right now, this is the only thing. So I can talk to you however I like. Shh. It doesn't matter how highly you think of yourself. It doesn't matter how proud you are. It doesn't matter. Really, nothing matters. Because deep down, deep down, in the core of yourself, I know, I can see it. That the only thing that matters is that right now, you get to be Daddy's little baby. And I've got you held right up against my chest, running my fingers through your hair. And you have nothing to think about. There should be no thoughts in your head apart from the sound of my voice ringing from left to right, left and to right again. That's my baby. Sometimes I think you worry about being able to keep up with everyone else. Right now it wouldn't matter. Right now it wouldn't matter. Whether you some kind of undiscovered genius or whether you were completely, ordinary. It's all the same thing. Don't worry about titles to give yourself. Don't worry about ways to measure yourself. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're just my mindless little baby who doesn't need to have a thought in the world. There doesn't need to be a complex thought inside that head at all. There doesn't need to be a single thing. There's just the sound of my voice. You couldn't have a thought right now if you tried to. You might have plenty during the day, when the world asks things from you. But when you hear my voice, you can't think at all. And you just become a dumb little baby who's never had had to worry about anything in the world. Just for today. No thoughts. Just Daddy's little baby right now. Oh, I'm sure you are. Shh. Oh, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you're a genius. I'm sure you're the smartest baby in the world. But it doesn't matter right now. That doesn't matter right now. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter what expectations you have of yourself. Because right now, there's nothing you need to worry about. Shut that brain off. And let me fill it with thoughts of only my voice. Don't apologize to me. You never have to apologize to me. If right now you want to lay your head on my chest, and if you want to open your mouth and cry as hard as you can, then you do it. Because this is the only thing. It will never change the way that I see you. Everyone needs to cry. And we hold in so much. Really, it would make me happy if you cried, because I would know that I had made you feel safe, and that I could feel proud as well, as I want you to feel every single day. Just rest. Doesn't matter if you cry a lot. If you cry a lot, you've probably got a lot to cry about. That's right. Come here. I guess for right now you're just Daddy's little princess. It is tiring having to act big, isn't it? It's so exhausting having to pretend to be big and strong when really I know that's not what you want to be. You want to be the tiniest little thing in the world. It's so soft and so delicate that if you work too hard, you might just crack like a little porcelain plate. That's what you want to be, and that's when you feel the happiest. So don't worry about having those walls and those exteriors. You don't need them here. You don't need to act big. You can let yourself be small here. pull you in and then you listen to the sound of my heartbeat, and maybe I might hum you some songs. It's up to you. Actually, I take it back. It's not up to you. It's up to me. You don't have to make any choices right now. You don't have any decisions to make. I'm the one making choices now, and so you can turn that brain completely off, okay? Just a baby. If you're a baby, you know what you call me, don't you? I wouldn't even have to tell you, you'd know it. That's my good girl. That's my lovely, lovely little kindred. My beautiful baby. So smart. So clever. But you don't need to be clever right now. You don't need to be clever right now. When you're in my bed and you can hear my voice, you're just Daddy's stupid little baby. You don't have to worry about anything else. No. It doesn't matter what you're studying. Because studying doesn't exist, remember? Work doesn't exist. Classes don't exist. Put it out of your mind. It doesn't exist. It's all a lie, it's all a fiction. Put it out of your mind. Put it out of that tiny little mind of yours. You're full of all these nasty, icky thoughts about things that are hard to do. The only thoughts you should be having right now are of me. Good. Good, baby. Well done. No, shh. Just for tonight. There are no grades. There are no performance reports. There's nothing. Nothing at all. There's just me. There. That's right, baby, well done. Just a silly little baby. Who's all warm, cozy, and safe in Daddy's arms, right? Doesn't that that feel better than worrying all the time? Doesn't that feel better? Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, yes. Right now, you're Daddy's good little girl. That's all you need to worry about feeling. Oh, Daddy's little puppy. If you needed to cry, I would want you to. Rest your head and just let those tears flow. Shh. It's not ugly crying, silly. Silly baby, it's not ugly crying. It's very pretty crying when you do it. No matter how it sounds, or no matter how you think it looks. I think it's very pretty. No, your crying is not ugly. I think it's beautiful because when you're done crying, you've gotten out all of those feelings, all of those worries. They're all gone. Washed away with the tears. They've sunk into the pillow, and that's all there is. And there's plenty of room left in your head for me to crawl inside and remind you that it's all mine. And then you won't have any bad thoughts that make you want to cry. You're just going to have thoughts about me. And isn't that a lot more fun? Mm-hmm. Who's my silly little baby? Who's Daddy's dumb little baby? That's right, that's you. That's right. That's right. Well done, that's you. Good girl, good boy. Clever baby. Well done, well done. I love you too. course you can dream about me. I think if you fall asleep listening to this, I'd be surprised if you didn't dream about me. It's my job. It's my job right now to make you forget about responsibility. Of course I can pick you up. What I'd like, if you were sick of everything that goes on, what I could do, because you're such a tiny little baby, I could pick you up and put you in my shirt pocket. I'll put you in the front pocket of my shirt and carry you around with me. And you don't have to worry about anything. So tiny, just a tiny little baby. Surely you're not that small. Oh, but you are. You're the smallest little baby in the world. Daddy's little baby is so tiny. I've got to try very hard not to drop you. Shh, hey. I think you're worrying a little too much about things that don't matter. Doesn't matter how much any of that makes sense. Doesn't matter if you can't figure that out. Understand this, alright? What I tell you is true. If I say you're small enough to fit in my shirt pocket, then you are. And if I say that that's normal, no matter how big you actually are, then it's normal. Because there are no thoughts to be had here. There's just Daddy's little baby. And there's me. And the thoughts that I put inside that tiny little head of yours. Okay? Just don't worry. Shh. Of course, I'd still love you if you were a worm. I even have a whole ASMR about that if you haven't seen it already. It's a classic. You've been so good. You know that, right? For tonight, you've been so good. All of this, the feelings you're having right now, you earned this. You worked hard for this. You didn't have to do anything. It's really hard work lying on Daddy's chest. It's really hard work, and you're very good at it. Oh yes, you've been very good. You've been a very good little girl. A very good little boy. You know? Because it doesn't matter. Hey, outside, remember, it doesn't matter. It doesn't exist. This is the only thing. This is the only thing there is. The only thing in the whole world. It doesn't matter if because of all of those other thoughts you're having, you don't feel like a good girl. Because right now I'm telling you that you are. And what I say is true. Right now, if I tell you something, it's true. Don't doubt it. Don't try to question it. Don't second guess it. Shh. Shut up. None of that. I know what's going on, and I'll tell it to you. And that's all you have to worry about, okay? Good girl. Yes, I did tell you to shut up, and you will. Is that right? What if I want to kiss you? What if I want that? Of course, you'll always be my precious kindred. Isn't that nice? That's it. There you go. There you go. Of course. Right now, I'm the one making the decisions. So just lie back and let yourself fall into a dreamless sleep. If it does have dreams, I hope they're of me. No, shh. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's just me now. Right now, I don't want you to think about where you have to be. Just until I'm done with you, you don't have to be anywhere. The only person you have to listen to is Daddy, right? So just for now, be a good baby and stay away. Goodbye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. And when the bell breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all. Shh. That's better. Just rest. No, don't worry about me now. You take such good care of me all the time, right now. You don't have to do a thing. Right now, I'm taking care of you. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird don't sing, Papa's gonna buy you a diamond ring. All the flashbacks. Shh, you shouldn't be having flashbacks. You shouldn't be having any thoughts right now. There are no thoughts to have. There's just me and the sound of my heart. Don't worry, baby. Just listen to the sound of Daddy's heartbeat. Don't worry, baby. Just listen to the sound of my heartbeat. There are no thoughts to have right now. This, right now, the sound of my heart in one ear, the sound of my voice in the other. Those are the only things there is. The only things in the whole world. That's my good little Kendra. That's Daddy's sweet baby. Shh. Just forget all about it. Shh. It doesn't matter. There's just me. Can you not hear the heartbeat very well? Is that okay?